What's up with y'all boys today? Welcome back to my channel. Feel me? Today we're gonna be making a mini streetwear collection, like a grunge kind of gothic vamp style. So let's get into it. Alright, hear y'all in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all asking for these tutorials, but I just had this video pre-recorded, so we're just gonna roll with this one for right now. More's coming soon. Yeah, so I'm trying to do something a little different. I'm going for this grunge kind of rock star type look to the T. I don't want to always do Y2K this and that, so just trying a little different design style. So here I'm just kind of cleaning it up destructively, but I'm cleaning it up just a little bit. Then I go into the camera raw filter and I kind of play around with the settings. I don't really use the camera raw filter, but you know what I'm saying, if y'all want to get the outcome I got, y'all can copy my settings. I just play around with the grain and the color, which I really had no reason to play with the color, and the distortion. That's about it. Then I go into the filter gallery, and I like to use the torn edges and the grain a lot, so that's what I use. Actually, I don't think I use the grain for this one. That's besides the point. But yeah, I make it black and white, and that's how I got this effect for the eye. So I tried to see, I work constructively, so I have to work on not doing that. Please, y'all, if y'all watching this, make y'all masks. Don't delete nothing, because I kind of regret that here in a second. So I go into my Chrome assets pack and I get this star, right? And I want it to have the same look as the eye. So what I do, I want to have it like this rusty look. So what I do is I go into the camera raw filter. I use the same filter. Then I go into threshold and I kind of make it black and white. And then what you do, for those of y'all that don't know, what you have to do is you have to get the burn tool on top of the threshold and then color in what you want to show more detail on the threshold. So you can make it look the way you want it to. I don't know why I'm still fooling with this Nokia for. I'm about to delete it in a second. So right here, this is why I say to not work destructively and make a clipping mask, because I tried to add back what I already had deleted, and in Photoshop it doesn't work like that. So you see me trying to go there with a black brush, but it's not, you know what I'm saying, working the way I wanted to. So y'all just be wary of that, but it's all cool. It came out the way I wanted it anyways, but yeah. So I go into Illustrator to make the type, and I typed out Unbroken. For those of y'all that don't know, Unbroken is my brand name. I branded my whole graphics around this. Yeah, I originally started with a clothing brand. It was called Unbroken Studios, but now I'm in school for design. So just a little fun fact if y'all ain't know, you feel me? But yeah, that's my brand name. It's called Unbroken Studios. And let me know if y'all actually caught this piece. But yeah, think about dropping something like this. But then I just readjust the kerning just to make it not the kerning, the tracking, excuse me, just to bring it together. Then I throw it back in the Photoshop, kind of elongate it a bit, trying to stretch it out to get that, again, like that unsettling look. Then what I do, well, I could have easily done this in Illustrator, but I did it in Photoshop for some reason. So I made a cross, but for some reason I use rectangles in Photoshop, but still, like I said, still came out the way I wanted to. So whatever. Then I just make the cross white, and then I add it to the iris of the eye. This is very much inspired by like Playboy Cardi, Vamp, Opium, Ken Carson, Rockstar type look. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google Playboy Cardi, Vamp, or Opium. You know what I'm saying? So this is very inspired by that, but I like the way it came out. It's something different, so I'm gonna do that. So I just went in with a cloud brush, and I just go over the words that was in white, and then I apply that same filter to it, just give it that same like grunge effect. So once I'm all finished with that, I take the design, and I wanted it to put it on like a off-white colored shirt, but I didn't have a mock-up of that. So what I do is I just go and I change the hue and saturation and the exposure a little bit, just to make it look like that cream kind of off-white color. So I take the design and I put it on the mock-up, but what I do is I merge all the layers together to make it like a flat object, and then I put that on the mock-up, and then I get the Magic Wand tool and I delete all the white, so all the white on the actual design is the shirt, and all the black is the print. Then I just go and add this copyright R. Really, it's not really a copyright. It's just like a design thing that I see on a lot of these projects, and yeah, that's pretty much the design done. In post, I added "Feel Sick" to the top because it looked cool to me. But yeah, let's get on to the second design. Alright, in the second design, what I do is I take this image of a spider for Unsplash, and I go and I select it out, try to make my job a little easier. I take away the background, and then I go on with the eraser tool and I try to clean it up on the inside. It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna put it in black and white in a second anyways, but I just want a little more sharp image, if that makes sense. Then I just go and add back the same star I did for the first design from my Chrome Y2K icons pack. If y'all didn't already, link is down in the description to go download that. So y'all go ahead, you know what I'm saying, support your boy, you feel me? Then what I did just now was I selected the star, and I got the eraser tool, and I erased what's outside of the star and what's on the star, so I can kind of get that effect that it's going through the star. That makes sense. Then I just go and throw a little threshold on it. I did the same thing again. I got the burn tool, and then you just throw on what, you know what I'm saying, detail you want to be shown with the burn tool. So if you're designing a collection, I think it's good to have, like, you know what I'm saying, visual cohesion between all of your pieces. In this case, I'm only doing 2. It's like a mini collection, but still want to show that it's like a part of a collection. So what I do is I get the same cross from the other design and I incorporate it into the second design. I get the same typography, which I was just being lazy here. I could have easily did something different, but I just kind of warped it around the star, and yeah. So I changed the typography color to white, and then I go in again with the same black brush and kind of fill it in the background, just so you know what I'm saying. It can look similar to the previous piece or previous design, excuse me. But yeah, I just add that same effect, and I go in with the sharpen tool, and I just kind of get this like real grunge kind of messy effect. And what I like to do in Photoshop or Illustrator, I always like to make a copy, just in case what I make I don't like. So that's really what I did just now. And I'm going in again. I selected the star, and I kind of delete what's inside of the star, and I kind of wanted to fill in on the outside. So I go take a star from my asset pack, and I'm just throwing stars around the design just to make it more dynamic a little bit. Then what I do to make it look more grunge, I guess, is I go and I throw a Gaussian blur over it, and then I go and I add a medium ripple to it just to make it look unfinished. And I put a stroke over the typography so you can see it a little better. And yeah, what I do is I select everything, go back to that same mock-up of the shirt, I add it to the document. And what I did is I flattened the image, so I just go in with the magic wand tool and take away all the white, and I just throw it on the mock-up. Like I said earlier, I just went in with a black hard brush, and I just go in and I fill in the outside of the star. And again, for more visual cohesion, I just take the backwards copyright symbol and I just slap it on the new design. And yeah, that's pretty much the second design right there. So what I like to do real quick, this is for my brand. My brand's called Unbroken Studios. So just hypothetically, in case I wanted to actually get these made, I just throw it on a vector mockup so I can make a tech pack. So I just want to throw it on like a off-white shirt with a gray collar, and that's what you're about to see me do right here. Also, I have these free t-shirt vector mockups. If you want to download it, link is in the description. Come on, support the graphic store. Come on, man. So I just take both designs and I just throw them in Illustrator and I throw them on the vector mockup, and yeah, that's both designs complete. Let me know what y'all think about these designs. Comment below y'all suggestions, and yeah, we out. I'll catch you on the next one.